The name's Cruella. Cruella De Vil. There's one thing you have to understand. It's that I am the fashion icon. And so what I say goes. And I want that fur coat. So bring me the puppies. I won't have it any other way. Hey guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are doing a Cruella De Vil makeup tutorial. I've done one of these already and it's still by far one of my favorite looks I've ever done. It was a super animated, costumey look of Cruella De Vil from the cartoon 101 Dalmatians. But this Cruella De Vil, she's a little more edgy. Just so fierce. So this is actually inspired by this photo I saw of Emma Stone, who is going to be playing Cruella in the movie coming out in 2021. So there's no trailer or anything yet, but what I've heard is that this is a prequel to 101 Dalmatians. So basically what led her to be the way she is, I don't know. But again, there's no trailer, so I have nothing to really work off of, only this picture. So I tried my best. I feel like once more pictures are released, I'll be able to see the makeup a lot better, but I only saw this angle, and yeah, so I think when I go like this it looks good, but when I look straight on, this looks a little cray-cray. But this was set to be in like the 1970s punk rock era of England, so that's what we're working with. I got like my necklaces, my leather jacket, trying to be a punk rock Cruella De Vil. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. So much fun. If you want a super edgy, super fun punk makeup tutorial, you can ditch the wig. If you just want this like punk rock smoky eye cut crease situation that we got going on, then just keep on watching, and yeah, let's go. Let's go. Woo! So we have one eye done. I know it looks a little intense, but remember, I'm basing this off of just the only picture I saw, and she's like facing upwards like this, so that's kind of like what it looks like. When I look this way, it just looks crazy, but this way it kind of looks like the picture, right? So anywho, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with filling in my brow and then filling them in black. I never do this, only for costume looks, but we're gonna have black eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Covergirl Full Spectrum Defining Moment eyeliner pencil in Blackest Black, and I'm going to use this to fill in my brows. So then once you have your eyebrow pretty much filled in all the way, you're going to take a black eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I'm using is from the ColourPop Disney Villains collection Misunderstood palette, and the black eyeshadow in here is actually called 101. How funny. So I'm going to take that black eyeshadow on a little angled brush, and I'm basically going to fill in the rest of my brow with the black eyeshadow and then kind of fade out and work on this inner part of my brow. So we've got our villain brows on. Now I'm going to take a white eyeliner pencil. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Snow eyeliner. This is really, really old, to be honest, but it still works and I'm still using it. But just take any white creamy eyeliner and we're going to basically create the cut crease. So if you watched my last costume look, which was Minnie Mouse, we also did a cut crease, but I did it a little bit differently, and today I'm going to show you guys a totally different way as well. So instead of starting with the darker color that goes above the crease, I'm actually working on the lid color first. So I'm going to take the white eyeliner and outline my lid space where I want this like kind of pale bluish green color to go. I'm going to outline and fill that in with this eyeliner pencil. So you want to make sure you use a white eyeliner that's nice and creamy, otherwise it's going to be dragging and pulling your skin and it's just going to be too rough. So a nice creamy one so it just glides across your lid. But also using a white eyeliner is going to be a great primer and base for whatever color we put on, because not only is it going to make the color pop and be more vibrant, but it is not going to move at all, you guys. It is going to last all night. So you don't have to make it perfect, but you do want to try and keep it kind of neat. So now I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I am going to take this color here at the end, which is called Big Sky, and I'm gonna take that on a flat shader brush. I was going through like all of my eyeshadow palettes to try and find a color that was similar to the photo of Emma Stone, and this was the closest I could get to. Her color did look matte and mine has shimmer, but it's okay. So I'm basically gonna pat this right on top of the white eyeliner. So now that we have this color on here, we can go ahead and start working on all of this black. I'm gonna go back into the Misunderstood palette and take the 101 black eyeshadow right here. And I'm taking that on a blending brush, but this is more of like it's a mix between a pencil brush and a blending brush. It's too big to be a pencil brush, too small to be a crease brush. It's kind of right in the middle. But I'm gonna take this brush with the black eyeshadow and start blending this right on the edges of this lid color that we have. And I'm gonna go all the way to my inner corner because we're going to bring this black up to the eyebrow as well. But black, especially a matte black, can be a little tricky to blend with, a little difficult to work with, so don't be afraid to take it slow right here. Take your time with this part and really focus on blending everything, making sure it's not like patchy in any areas. So really take your time with this. So I'm just working on this color in the crease for right now. So nothing too fancy yet. And for me, I think the easiest thing to do is to just go ahead and bring this up towards the brow bone, trying your best to keep everything nice and blended. And so you almost get like this soft wash of color, really like all over this area. And we'll go in and build and intensify where we need to. But even creating this line under the brow. Oh, you know what? I think I need to fill in my brow a little bit closer, because I think this line needs to be about like right here. See how when you like compare the two right now, like this is black and this looks just gray? That's because we're taking advantage of the fact that it's nice, like it's a nice wash right now. We're gonna go in and build it later. You just want to kind of lay down the shape, because this is a pretty unique shape for eyeshadow, because we're going up to the brow bone, into the crease, out to where our wing is. So it's not your typical eyeshadow shape and eyeshadow look. So now that you have this shape, you just continue to go back in and build it where you want the darkness. And of course we want the darkest parts to be right here under the brow bone, so like this line right here, right in the crease, so right where this like light bluish greenish color ends, we want it to be really dark there. But then keep everything up more closer to the brow bone, keep that really nice and blended. So just keep going back and intensifying this. So this is the hardest part of this whole eyeshadow look, is just working on this black, because black again can be a tricky color. You can get a lot of patchiness and just like harsh lines and everything. I mean, we do want some harsh lines for this Cruella De Vil look, but it can still be a little bit tricky. You also want to take that same black on the little angled brush that we used for our brows, and you want to go ahead and line the waterline and lower lash line area. And using the black eyeliner again that I used for my brows, just lining my waterline. So now that we have the black situation going on, I'm gonna go in again with the Misunderstood palette from ColourPop, and I'm gonna take No Spots. Another Cruella De Vil reference in this palette. I love it. So I'm gonna take this white shade here on a flat little like not angled brush, but just like a flat detail brush. And I'm gonna use this as the brow bone highlight. So I'm gonna place this along the brow bone and then just kind of softly blend it into the black color. And I'm not even picking up any color on my brush, but I'm just going to softly blend the black into the white. So we're done with the eyeshadows. Now time for eyeliner, and I am taking the Makeup Revolution felt tip eyeliner. I don't know the exact name, but it looks like this in this cool rose gold packaging. And I'm actually, before I line my eyes, I'm going to line kind of where this cut crease is, so there's like a sharp black line between the lid color and the crease color that we have. It kind of just gives this very animated look to the eyes, very dramatic. And now we're going to line our eyes. Oh, I think this pen is like drying out a little bit. Yeah, I think it's time to retire this guy. It is drying out. I'm gonna add mascara to the top and bottom lashes. And I'm going in with my Pure Cosmetics and Barbie lashes. So our eyes are now complete and we can work on the face. So I'm going to start off with primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So now that we're working on the face, we just want to be careful with all of this dramatic makeup going on. So I'm going to take a smaller brush than usual and my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydration Longwear Foundation in the shade 230. And I'm just going to work in sections, because I want to be very careful when applying makeup and foundation around my eye makeup. Oh, I forgot how much I love this foundation. Ooh, it's a good one. For concealer, I'm using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C7. I'm just going to apply this in all of the normal areas I apply my concealer. Again, just being very careful when I blend it out around my eyes. And to set everything, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. We're gonna do a little bit of contouring, nothing too much. I didn't see any crazy dramatic contour in the photo that I'm referencing, but I just want to do a little to warm the perimeter of my face. And I'm going to take a smaller brush and contour my nose, just starting from where the black ends right here on our bridge. I'm just going down the side of my nose. And for blush, I'm going to take this Kooky Professional, I think that's how you say it, I don't really know, but this Kooky brand. This is called Blush Up, and it is this palette here that has 3 different blush shades. I'm going to take the darkest one here. Wait, is that what I want to take? Yeah, I'm going to take the darkest one here very lightly because these are very pigmented. So just like maybe 2-3 taps. And I'm going to blend this just on this outer half. Usually I go all the way up to the apples of my cheek, but not today. I feel like doing your blush this way kind of gives you this older, almost like evil type of look. So just really keeping the blush away from the apples of my cheek. Now for highlighter, I just thought it was fitting to use the ColourPop Disney Villains highlighter, the Cruella De Vil one. This is called You Idiots, You Fools, You Imbeciles. So it looks like this. It looks white, but when you apply it, it's actually more of kind of a golden highlight with white little glitter reflex. So maybe it'll look okay on my skin tone. Just pop that on my cheekbones. It's a lot more wearable than I was expecting. Like, how come I've never worn this before? But when you look up close, there is like that glittery shine on your face. But it's magical. Ooh, I really, really like it. And last but not least, the lips. So I'm going to line my lips with the Collab Line and Define Lip Contouring Pencil in Sorry Not Sorry. And for the lipstick, again, I'm going back in with the ColourPop Disney Villain Collection, and this is Cruella. So we've got this perfect Cruella De Vil red lip, but I decided to do a darker lip liner because the photo that I'm looking at, it's not a bright red, at least it doesn't look like it here in this picture. It looks more of like a almost burgundy red, so that's why I went a little darker with the lip liner. Dun da da da, this is the finished look. So let's go ahead and get into costume and see this look come to life. You know what I kind of want to do? This might ruin the look, but I want to make my nostrils a little more pointed. I want a coat, a fur coat, one with spots. A white coat with black spots, like a Dalmatian. Yes, a Dalmatian. Why don't you go and fetch me some puppies? Dalmatian puppies, and we'll make a fur coat out of it. Be delicious for the winter season. I'm so sick and tired of hearing those damn dogs bark. I've got an idea. Let's kidnap them. And to make the barking stop, we'll skin them and make a fur coat. Perfect fashion statement. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had so much fun. I love doing costume and character makeup because I love being in character. I may not be that good of an actress, but it's always been like a dream of mine to be an actress and play different characters. So that's why I just love doing these costume looks so much. And I'm thinking I might go back to doing like one every month. Would you guys like something like that? I don't know. That was just a thought off the top of my head. I don't have anything planned, but I think that'd be fun because I love playing different characters. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.